Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Conqueror Gun Carriage. It's a tier 10 British SPG. This one's located on the northwest spawn of Fjords, and it's under the command of PsykoBubble, and he has 3 marks of excellence on the barrel of his howitzer.
Let's go.
Second biggest howitzer in the game, 233.7 millimeters, only beaten by the 24 centimeters of the 292. Okay, well, looks like he's headed down this way. Looks like the batch hat 155-58's got the same idea. So, let's see. Oh, he's not going to go down to the pool. He's actually staying next to these rocks. Okay, he's ready to go. Enemy tank, Manticore in sight. Oh, well, he went down to a TVP T50-51, but in small part that was down to the AMX-13-105 hitting him with 3 shells, only 2 of which I think actually hit. Okay, STB-1, direct hit, 487. One of the great features about the Conqueror Gun Carriage is its trajectory is fairly high, which means the shells tend to come down directly on top. It's a pity it's a fake tank actually, because it would have been nice if the British had actually used the Conqueror tank for an artillery piece, or an SPG. Never actually happened. It's a fake tank, I'm afraid. Wargaming's imagination, you could say. Okay, Superconk, rounds out. Well, that shell actually did hit the Super Conqueror. It looked like he was aiming directly to one side of him, actually. Trying to get a lot of stun, I think, more than anything, but to splash him. Got 409. Of course, the Super Conqueror is also a fake tank, although they did actually have a turret, which they're using to test the Malkara missile, as you may all know. It's a Conqueror turret with extra armor on top, on the space armor all around the turret itself. Lining up another shot. Okay, wait for him to stop moving. Oh, he's actually still firing. Well, he only splashed that one for 116. Oh, knocks the tree down. Now the thing is, he's getting closer to that batch at 155-58, and if the enemy's seen that guy and he is still firing, then we might be on the receiving end of... Oh, it's Arty firing already! So yes, unfortunately my own prediction came true, because the enemy did fire at our teammate in batch chat. So yes, it did attract too many people. Now he's trying to go for the E5. A lot of enemy tanks down that end of the map. Launches his shell. Oh, came out of aim view. Well, I've come out of aim view myself, accidentally hitting the mouse button too hard. I hope he doesn't repeat it though, because otherwise we miss out on seeing a shell land amongst so many enemy tanks at the same time. He managed to hit the 705A, the 277 and the E5 with that shot. So it was a very valuable shot in every sense of the word. Looks like he's going to do it again. Rounds out. Yes, he did come out of aim view. So yeah, PsykoBubble is probably doing it deliberately, coming out of aim view. In my case, when it happens, it's accidental, and it's because I pressed the mouse button too hard. But unfortunately, it appears that PsykoBubble is trying to come out of aim view immediately. It's not helpful. Okay, almost ready to shoot again. I bet he'll come out of aim view again, just as he did before. Yes, he did. Well, it looks like that shell, yes, it did actually damage the 705 and the 277. And we're picking up stun assist. The good thing about this Arty is it does have a very long stun assist on its 13.2 seconds to 33 seconds on the stun. With the HE rounds, it'll do 1000 alpha and 59mm pen. With extra HE, it's 1350 and 74mm pen. Okay, he's loaded, going after the mouse. Well, Yes, he did get stunned, but we didn't get to see that because, again, he came out of view. But the mouse is down, and that's the end of the game. Here's the end of battle results, and PsykoBubble managed to get an ace tanker out of that game. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he only got 8 out of that one, because I think a lot of them were direct hits, but not all of them actually managed to do a huge amount of damage to the vehicles. But he did get a Confederate as well, hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. At least 6 tanks subsequently taken out by other teammates. So we can see he didn't get any kills at all in the game, but that did actually help him, funnily enough. If we look at his team score, we can see that he didn't get the highest damage. That actually went to the Viz55 in our team with 4,503. Second highest damage was the Leopard 1 with 3,440. And the third highest damage went to a Death Star. The FV215B183 got 3,129 hit points. And we can see PsykoBubble got 2,601. And he was actually beaten by one of the members of the enemy team, the Object 268. And 4 members of his own team, which means that he was actually in 6th place when it came to damage. When it came to kills, of course, he didn't get any at all, but the top scorer was the Death Star with 3 kills. 2 kills went to the TVP T5051, the E100, the Leopard 1, and nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. In fact, only 3 players on the enemy team managed to get a kill at all in that game, so it was a bit one-sided. And when it came to base XP, we can see that PsykoBubble actually got the top with 956 base experience points. 953 went to the Viz55, the guy who got the highest damage. And the 3rd place player was the E100 with 920. So nobody got over 1,000 base. He fired only 7 rounds, a tiny amount, really, if you think about it. But then when you think about the reload time of this Arty, it is actually, well, he did have a quicker reload than the book reload, which is 44.10, because he had something like 33. But yes, I'm afraid he actually was, some of the tanks he was actually aiming at, he was trying to actually hit multiple tanks with 1 shot. He got 4 direct hits in the game, but he got 13 splashes, which is more normal. So that suggests that he's trying to hit multiple tanks at the same time. 2,601 hit points of damage, so not a lot of actual damage in the game, but still managed to get an ace tanker out of it. And that's mainly down to the fact that, yes, he got a huge amount of stun assist. 5,087 stun assist of 13 stuns. He did receive 1 hit by way of splash from the enemy Arty. I think that, again, was accidental because he didn't mean to get hit. He hadn't fired from that position before he got hit, so it was more than likely the shell was actually aimed at the batch at 155.58. He damaged 6 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, so there's the Confederate. And on a free-to-play account, he actually earned 23,577 credits from the game, and he also got 956 base. But the battle only lasted 4 minutes 48 seconds, so it was a very quick game. And only getting 7 shells out means he was firing as fast as he possibly could. I do hope he remembers to watch what happens to his shells in the future, because obviously it's important to actually see how well he's actually playing, to see those shells impacting multiple tanks at the same time, because that's always very gratifying if you can show people, yeah, I more than 1 tank with 1 shot, because, you know, always the possibility you might get a bombardier out of it. So a good game there by PsykoBubble. He sent this one in directly by email to me. I think actually he's one of these growing lists of people, because there are a lot of people now who are watching the channel, not members of What Arty Noobs, but they do like seeing good Arty play. And thanks to the huge number of people who love playing Arty, and they love playing it well, we're happy to do their replays for them. And of course, praise all the good behavior and the way they do it correctly. And also to criticize those who don't let us see what happens to the shell. Well, yeah, I'm sure you'll get that right next time. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.